1-0-2.
I am Dame Fleming. Thrilled to have Cameron Blackwood with me.
Point.
Looks like John Isner needs to wake up just a little bit. He's been sitting there for a bit.
Yeah, big advantage for Querrey and Sock here.
Side out.
I've been surprised by how low Sam Querrey can get down and get back up with how tall he is. But he's really agile.
Serving to you. 0-2-1.
All right, we're going to play regular scoring here, folks.
Second serve. Zero, 2-2. Side out.
And Donald Young able to throw it down at Sock's feet. So
2-0-1.
it is amazing that Sam Querrey is 4 inches shorter than another player on the court, but he is.
Second serve.
And that man is.
Like to see if they keep this stack here,
2-0-2.
having Donald Young on the left. I think I might like him on the right. He is a lefty there, and I think that Sam Querrey can cover the court so incredibly well on that left-hand side, especially with all the Ernies he was hitting in the previous match.
Yeah, it's interesting. They chose to start this way, so there's something about that they like.
Here we go. 0-2-1. Point.
And John Isner comes flying in, and Querrey's like, seriously, off the net? All right, so they are going to stack Jack Sock to Isner's left.
Second serve.
Oh!
Second serve.
Isner just can't quite rally that.
1-2-2. Side out.
I'm just so impressed by these guys just from yesterday and then playing today, how much they've softened up their hands up at the kitchen line. They're looking for those different patterns and movements, looking to maybe suck some players in, then to hit behind them. So yes, they have court awareness, but they now have pickleball court awareness.
Yeah, looking very good. I mean, you've got 4 terrific American tennis stars here and looking very comfortable on a pickleball court, and there's a huge rip from that forehand, that lefty, Donald Young.
And what I love about this is they're used to seeing these drives, but from the baseline. Now they're seeing a Donald Young wind up, hitting a drive at them from maybe just 15 feet away, coming full force. So it's a very different look for these guys. And like we said, paddle, and they don't have strings anymore, so a lot of just slaps and wrists is what they're going to have to make that transition.
And there's the shot from that man, John Isner, that was so devastating last night in the exhibition, just making every third. This time they make no thirds on their try, so ball comes back to Donald Young.
3-1-1. Second serve.
And that's what Donald Young's just going to have to change moving forward in the pickleball world. Having Querrey all the way off the court, you're out of position and hitting a speed-up ball. I'd rather that just be a nice reset ball into the kitchen. Let's get Bull set back up, restart the point.
Yeah, you saw Jack Sock take one just under the chin, but had the paddle ready on the prior point. So down a couple are Sock and Isner.
Second serve.
3 missed thirds in a row, not that I'm counting.
Neither is he.
Point.
Oh, and Querrey looked so good with that in the battle against the pickleball pros.
2-3-2.
Scampering over there again.
Point.
I don't know about you, Dave, but do you think that there's more pressure for all these 4 men on the court with the tennis pros versus them playing pickleball pros.
Oh, they had nothing to lose when they were playing the pickleball pros. Now bragging rights, and they are major, are right here.
Side out.
There's a lot less smiles and laughing right now.
Yeah, this is intensity. We're on Tennis Channel. All their buddies are watching.
Point.
And Sam Querrey is waltzing across that kitchen line, just behind it, making his presence felt. Uh-oh.
Second serve.
And there's the problem with the two backhands in the middle. Hey, Cam.
It is, and that's something, especially on the left-handed side, usually takes that middle ball, but when it's your backhand side, it's a little trickier.
Point. Five, 3-2.
Wow. Huge rip from Querrey, but goes deep, oohs and ahs from the crowd on that swing.
That drop from Isner is going to set up Jack Sock this entire match, or anyone he's playing with, really.
Absolute filth. Great read by Sock to come flying over, so you can shake and bake a drive or a drop.
Second serve.
Yeah, Querrey did not hit this Ernie hard at all, and Isner was there with an open court, couldn't make it.
Point.
And that's just still the tennis in him of keeping it really flat versus letting that wrist go ahead and bend down, snap towards their feet, get that point.
And that is an absolute gem from Jack Sock, who is trying to bait a ball on that side so he gets the forehand and absolutely catches Querrey going for the Ernie. What a shot.
Side out. Five, 6-1. Second serve.
And the two-way from Isner catches Querrey up high.
Side out.
But I like this look, having Young on the right and Querrey on the left.
6-5-1.
But same thing that happened in the last match where we had Querrey that was missing that slide on the right-handed side. It's going to have to make that adjustment on this left side.
Point.
And Isner comes in and drops and charges. Well done by the big man, the Georgia tennis star. And there's Querrey leaving it up, and it is Sock who comes flying in after a gorgeous third again from Isner. Nothing he could do. We're going to switch ends. It is Cisner, as they like to be called. Sock and Isner looking good. How much fun is this, Cam?
This is absolutely incredible. Who would have thought that now, number one, we're calling it on the Tennis Channel, but number two, we're calling it on the Tennis Channel with former tennis pros that we know one of them wants to transition into a pro pickleball player. Who knows? I'm looking at Jack Sock right now, Donald Young, even Isner, making these small adjustments, and you're starting to see them really buy into this and get a little upset when they're missing it and wanting to get better. So I'm looking for them to continue to stay on this pickleball court.
Isner and Sock looking very good, and I wouldn't be surprised if Sock is putting together his pickleball schedule for next year as we speak. Even while he's playing, he should for sure. Oh.
Second serve.
That ball hit him too, but
8-5-2.
Very honest player, that John Isner. Uh-oh.
Point.
that crushes my soul. I know that one hurts.
And the Young family just a little more.
Side out.
And that's what he had made the adjustment last night. John Isner was missing those short, made the adjustment, and was hitting those incredible drops. So look for him to make that adjustment, just finish that drop with a little bit more reach out there, and it's right over the net.
Again, 1 game to 15 here. We will not switch again. We are staying on the end we're on.
Side out.
I like what Isner did there, taking time away from the opponents. When you're taken out of the air at the kitchen line, you create a lot more error on the other side and a lot of free points on yours.
The big man is there. Oh, and Sock is waiting to rip a forehand. But when your arms are that long at 6'10", he easily got there. Just didn't make it.
Cover this entire court.
Yeah, just get that out of there. Don't reach on the backhand.
Call is out. Point.
And now Isner and Sock stretching it out a little bit. We're down early and now have a 5-point lead. Okay.
That's a foot fault, Mr. Querrey.
And that is a foot fault, Mr. Querrey. A very formal announcement of the fault there. I don't think they've ever said that's a foot fault, Mr. Fleming, to me. Or have you gotten to Miss Blackwood?
I have not.
Okay. So.
I would have loved something a little bit more cordial.
Sorry.
Yes.
You guys have 11. You'll be over here. Coming to you.
Here's a look at the foot fault.
11-5-2.
Just maybe the back edge of the heel, it looks like.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, my.
Point.
And big John Isner with the gorgeous drop. And then he just chased it all the way there.
He planned it from the drop. He knew exactly what he was doing. He just strolled right up, said, you know what, I'm going to drop it and I'm going to Ernie. And you're going to watch me do it this entire way up there.
And then I'm going to wave to the crowd on my way back to serve. Feeling it.
Side out. It was out.
So again, 1 game, and they're just confirming a call that bounced an inch from the video board. 1 game to 15 here, and then we'll have a team match for you to close out this session.
Five 12-2. Point.
I like that he realized, I don't know if he realized it or not, but in the previous match, he was getting passed so much down the line, made the adjustment, saw Isner a little bit in, decided to take a rip, worked out.
Point. Seven 12-2. Side out.
Smiles all around after that. So, Sock is loving this.
Point.
And that's what's so difficult in the transition from tennis to pickleball is
13-7-1.
you know you don't have strings, but you still slice it as if you do versus just a nice drop over.
Oh,
Second
no.
serve.
Sock went halfway, then
Second
aborted the mission. But it's that movement from Sock that is he's a menace, man.
13-7-2.
He is, and he's reading this game as if he's been playing for years.
Point.
Even in that, yes, it didn't come over, but he already saw that it was going to be low anyways if it were to dribble over.
14-7-2.
Went ahead and rushed the net.
So here we go, match point for Isner. Oh, and that's going to be a problem. And it is indeed. And Jack Sock
15-7.
is having quite a night.